I'm back again, and yeah, back in the usual mark. And why not? If the fish are here, might as well be here, ain't there? And yeah, we've got some visitors. We've got the two Rosco and Lunar, known as something else. We've got the legendary John Spalton, top fisherman in Norfolk. Yeah, it was a nice though, aren't you, John? Because you'll give them a good chance to beat you sometimes, don't you?
Every week.
Yeah.
Every week.
And Gus, well, Gus has found the dog biscuits, and in a minute there won't be any left. Are you right in there, Gus? Now, I've just had to go get my sandwiches and put them in the bag, because they are wrapped up in tin foil and in a plastic bag, but when I picked the bag up, the bag was wet, so I guess there's a Gus been licking the bag. Siemens's backside was outside of my bigaloo and his head was in my bag. I guess it was Gus. So yeah. So yeah, we're back again. If you're watching this, you know that I've caught cod in the last video on yellowtails, and what a night that was again. No big cod like in the video the week before, but the march is going on. So this is now session number 9 here. If you're not enjoying me fishing here, it's just one of them things that's a bit tough really, because this is where we decided to come, because it's so nice here. So but yeah, that video where I caught the 6.5 pound cod, 64 centimeters, I don't know if I've mentioned it. What a video that was. Cracking day session fishing it. Was meant to be fishing with Carl that day as well, but you know, things happened, and I caught the huge lard, the big cod, call them a whopper. And yeah, I've had a lot of views on my video. I think this morning, by about, I think it was about 13 hours after it went up, I had 2,000 views over. So that's good for me. I've also picked up, this is unbelievable, I've also picked up 100 subscribers overnight. So thank you very much. Now, I'd just like to say that I don't always catch cod. They aren't always about. And so please stay subscribed if you start realising I ain't catching cod, because I always catch other stuff, and summertime's coming up, which is my favourite time of the year. Catch the hounds, dogfish and rays. So hopefully be a few trips about as well this year. So yeah, wish me luck. Water's coming in. We'll probably get baited up in a bit. I've got my tackle all set up. We've got the usual suspect rods. We've got the Continentals, the Vercelli Cobra, the Vercelli Cobra KWs. They're a 110 pound rod. They're quite stiff. Not stiff, let's be honest, but they've got a bit of backbone in them. They aren't a floppy rod, but they are floppy. If you come from Norfolk, you'll know what I mean by that. So I did re-ring them, re-whipped them, the eyes on, and I put larger eyes on, and they're purposely for just fishing this river, so that if I get weed, it'll travel through the eyes, I can pull it off at the bottom and hopefully get my gear in so I don't get snagged up on any rocks. It's the reason why I use them here. And to be honest, after the last session where it was 30-mile-an-hour winds, if I was using a multiplier, I'd have been frozen, because my hands, it's so much easier using a fixed bowl during winter than it is a multiplier. So, but I'm looking forward to spring, a bit of warmth, and get my multipliers out, Kenzacki's, and get on them beaches. This is going on for a long while. Tom would have put the credits in by now. If he hadn't, we'll cut for credits, but I know he would have done. So yeah, hopefully next few weeks there ain't going to be much rain, so hopefully I'll be able to get down them cliffs, because they'll dry up a bit hopefully with this wind. See you in a bit. When that water comes in, we'll be catching, and that dog there will be eating my squid, I reckon. He's hungry boy, ain't he, John? Right, well, water's in enough for me to cast out, as you can see, so I'm casting out. Sit rep on what's happened. Well, we're set up. I've got yellowtails on my hooks, on my flapper rigs, and Gus went walking around my rods, and the hook went into his hair, not into him, went into his hair and got caught up. And while I was shouting him, the hook come out and flew into my thumb. So he was unaware of anything, because he was just saltering down there, and when the hook flew in my thumb, I was quite aware. So yeah, anyhow, it pulled out a tough in his hair, didn't it, John?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, on that big cod, John, I looked at my line and I thought to myself, that's slack. I thought the weight's come out. I tightened it up.
Can't move, it's still on.
Went down to get the water. Well, you know what I'm like. Went down to get my water, and while I was down there getting my water, I thought, the fucking line's on the floor. I thought, it hasn't come out again, has it? And I come up, tightened it up, and it bobbed. Only gently, and I thought, I've got a fish on there. That's a slack line. Reeled it in and bang. I ducked then. I ducked then. Yeah, I ducked then. Yeah, I thought, now I'll be all right, because the way you've cast it up, and I ducked. Right, I'll get this one baited up. I'll show you John's casting later on, and I'll stand in the right place so that I don't duck. So it don't come to anywhere near me here then?
No.
No? Go on then.
You alright?
Yeah. It's quite steep, that bit. There you go, your back cast. Right, I'll get this baited up and I'll bring you back, cast out, get it all on camera. Got to get some action in, haven't we? So, see you in a bit. But it wouldn't took that. Need to cast a lot further upstream, I think. Right, come on the cod. So, what are we catching here today? Well, I'll tell you what we're catching here today, because I ain't no We're catching cod today. And if we don't catch cod, we'll catch codlin. And yeah, that's what we're out for. We've got the bait. I've got fresh bait. Who'd have ever thought they'd heard me getting fresh bait? But now I've got somewhere I can get the bait from en route. It's absolutely fantastic. So I can just get a bit of bait, give myself the best opportunity, and hopefully, you know, I don't want to keep blanking, you see. That's the problem. See, when did I last blank? Well, it'd be August. So yeah, that's not a bad run, is it? So yeah, we're out for codling. or cod, so we get a good one. That's the critters fed. So Roscoe and Gus eat squid, but Luna gets all excited for squid, but she don't eat it. So don't think I'm missing Luna out because I ain't. You can have another one later. Bring this on there.
Let's see it go again. I think you saw it.
Well, I'm getting good now, John.
Let's go.
Something on it.
What's it? Is it a codling?
Get in, look at that. We're still on a roll. One little cod, look at that. Just like the last one in the last session. Little bit smaller, but I don't care. That's a codlin. It's not a cod. That's the difference, but it's got its little beard. So let's get that back. We are recording. Let me just double check. Yeah, it looks bigger now, doesn't it? Look at the size of that. Absolute monster, about £7. Let's get it back. Hey, I'm taking that because that's a proper codlin, that, weren't it, John?
Yes, mate, yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't get more codlin than that, could you?
I've got my bifocals on as well.
You got your bifocals. He's got his bifocals. I think he's taking the mickey. But I'll tell you now, that's a codlin. You can't take it away from it. It's going to grow up into a big bugger. And I caught it first. And yeah, this is now 9 sessions on the trot with catching a codlin. What do you think to that? I think it's bloody brilliant. And I might not shut up about it either. So what a relief that is. I'm might be clasping at straws a bit, but it's still a codling. You can't take that away. So I'll get this baited up, get it casted out, and we'll catch another, because I can feel it in my water. Can you feel it in your water, John? Not too sure.
I'll let you know that.
John's not too sure. I can't believe it. I'm still doing it, innit? So I've had a tap on the other rod, have I?
Yeah.
Beautiful sky. What were they barking at? Because didn't see anyone walk past.
Kane said, tell Vern I said hi.
Tell him what?
Tell Vern I said hi.
Alright. Hello, Kane.
Yeah.
Alright, Kane. Nice to speak to you, mate.
They're going out further than the Shakespeare rods anyway.
If I was to off the ground it, these fly. It's just I can't hold it on my index finger. I can feel it pulling on it and I have to let go.
Yeah.
If you've got a cast of them cannons, it's probably alright. So I definitely had a bite on that, did I?
Yeah, on the right side.
Right, let's get this other rod. While I was gallivanting about giving some money to a chap walking around the UK, I'll talk about it in a minute. I've had a tap.
Sure.
You've got a lot of say for yourselves, you lot, haven't you? No, I ain't going. Not feeding you, Roscoe. They've had half my sandwich. I think with them dogs, no one will come down there, will they?
Oi, get in here, come on.
Unbelievable how much that wind knocks it away. There goes John Carson, I'm in front of him. That's gone. Here we have Gus sunning himself. Just getting a bit of a tan, aren't you, Gus? So, yeah. Sit rep. Nearly fell over then. Sit rep on the, let me get in the sun so you can see my my devilish good looks. And, yeah. Sit rep is, I've caught a codlin on the first cast. Now, it might be the size of a fish finger, but I don't care. I've still caught one. And that's 9 sessions on the trot now. I don't know if I've mentioned that, but it's 9 sessions on the trot. Not just catching, but catching codlin and cod. So yeah, I'm chuffed to bits with that. Let's hope we catch some more. Let's hope John gets one, but at the minute I'm slaughtering him. So, so yeah, worms are the bait at the minute. 2 hook flappers. I've got a pulley panel rig that I'm going to put something else on, and we'll see what we get on that as the tide comes in a bit more. High tide's about 4 o'clock. Time now is 20 past 2. I'd like to thank everyone that's subscribed to the channel in my lifetime on YouTube, that is. I'd like to thank everybody, and also in the last video where I catch my cod, because I've got quite a lot of subscribers on the basis of that video. So keep watching. It doesn't always happen. You'll see the rants, you'll see the moans, you'll see the grumblings, as well as me being happy and excited sometimes when I catch. So it's all real life. It's why did I say that? Why did I say it's all real? All life is real, innit? Certainly feels real for me when I get out of bed in the morning and I'm hobbling around like an old cripple. Well, I ain't an old, not like an old cripple, I am an old cripple. So there you go. So yeah, that's what it is at the minute. I'd just like to say also, while we're at it, let's get this up there. Just met a chap that come walking past. I'll do it in my shelter because it'll be quieter. Right, here we go. Where is it? Oh, don't tell me I've lost it. You can see that, everyone in YouTube land, can't you? You see, I've caught a codlin, like a monster fish that you've just seen, and John just keeps standing in front of my rod tip so I can't see him, so it gives him a better chance of catching. See, that's tactics that they use in these Norfolk fishing competitions, you see.
Trouble is, I've seen every fight he's had so far.
Yeah, you have, you're right. I've seen it as well though this time.
Yeah.
Right, so a chap come walking past, and nice chap. His name is Daniel McNeil. He's ex-Scottish. He is Scottish, but he's an ex-army soldier who came out of the army through illness and stuff. So, and I noticed he had a great big sign on his back, and he had a great big sign on his back, and he had a rattle can. So I said to him, I'm now going back to the van, I'll give you some money for it, because what he's doing is he's walking around England. He's not just walking around England, he's taken 4 years to walk around England. He's doing it every day. He walks, he camps, and he charges all his camera and everything up and phones at the pub when he has a cup of tea, because he don't drink. So yeah, this is it. I don't know if you can see that. He has got a YouTube channel. His name is Daniel McNeil, walking the entire UK. He's done all the islands in Scotland, so he goes on an island, walks all the way around, and then comes off and does the next island. And he's been 2 years up to now. It's 16,000 miles, and he's got another 2 years to do, and tonight he's walking to Immingham. So yeah, it's Daniel McNeil walking the entire UK coastline for the charity SSAFA, the Armed Forces Charity. So it's SSAFA, and it's including all the islands, like I said, 16,000 miles in 4 years. He's on Facebook, he's on well, he's on all them, TikTok, he's on the lot. He ain't got many subscribers though, so if you can go along to him and subscribe, that'd be great. Let me just check I've got this card. I don't want to bore you, but I think it's something nice and something good. So there you go. Go along and check him out. Donate some money. I'm sure there's a way you can donate some money. Taken 4 years out to march around England. He's got a Bergen on his back and he's in shorts. He's a tough lad. So yeah, go check him out. It'd be good. Show a little bit of support. And I went to the van, had a yap with him, and I only had some clods on me because I bought some bait. I had 40 quid and bought some bait, so I didn't have any pound notes, but I'll give him 4 or 5 quid, something like that, all in clods. But yeah, go along, check him out, give him some support, message him on his YouTube channel or Facebook. He's on Facebook as well. Find me at Dan, no gaps in this, all lowercase, at Dan Walks UK. So it's Dan Walks UK. Yeah, go check him out. I know he's not here, he's carried on walking. But yeah. Anyhow, I ain't gonna rattle on anymore. But yeah, it'd be good if you went along and give him some love. Somebody's actually taken time out of his life to raise money for charity. I think he's raised 13 grand up to now, John.
Oh, what?
You're like my bloody cat, Gus, you are. Look at this sky. You can't work it. You can't tell really, unless you look at it on the camera. It shows it perfect. Unbelievable. Absolutely fantastic. Well, John, are you excited about fishing with old Vern again, eh?
Yes, mate, yes.
Yeah?
What's the word? It's like taking pills, really.
What's,
Calms my nerves.
what, vitamin tablets or?
Yeah, sort of things, yeah. After Monday nights, I've got a box full of gremlins every Monday night now.
Yeah.
I can't get rid of them, so I come with you.
Yeah.
Just chill out.
Yeah.
Until the whistle goes on Monday night, and
yeah.
I turn mad again for 3.5 hours.
There you go, eh?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Makes a change not to catch a whiting.
Yeah, we don't catch many whiting, do we?
No.
I'll put you on the fish. I'll put you on the fish. A bit quiet at the minute, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially 26 centimetre whiting.
Yeah. Well, I've had a, I don't know if you know, but I've caught a codlin today,
Yeah,
up to now, so I'm quite happy.
I'll catch one in a minute.
I'm like my wife. She's not bothered how big it is, as long as it does the job.
Yeah.
I think that's what she says, anyhow.
Something like that. Probably something completely different.
Yeah. I think it's like, oh, God, he's there again. But yeah, well, my lines are crossed, it don't matter. I think when I tighten up on it, it's the wind blowing on the line. But yeah, it's a bit quiet at the minute, but it is early. It's still daylight. The tide's coming in now. We've got a couple of chaps fishing down there. Looks like he's got the same coat on as me. The bait check, mate.
Another little tiny knot.
Won't be a whiting.
No.
You tell them down Norfolk they want to start fishing their competitions up here.
Yeah,
Oh, you was all laying down asleep, weren't you? What's the matter? Hey? Yeah, you tell him. I wish you wouldn't keep trumping. It is cold in this wind. I'll bring you back in a bit. Yeah, well, that's what I call a cod rig. Yeah. I think I caught most of mine on, well, yeah, I was using them.
well, right.
Oh, I can't wait for a bit of warm weather. Sun on your back, feeling that heat.
I've never been catching a big cod here, but in the summer it's too fast to catch it.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to someone on my comments and he said he had a 72 centimetre bass out at East Holding.
Oh.
I mean, that's a huge fish, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's about £8, something like that. He said 7.5 to £8.
Yeah.
I think Gus knows that I feed him squid, don't you? I would step over him like that. I think I'd rupture my groin. Well, I'll get another one filmed. I'll go down this track out of your way. Safe there, innit? It's been doing that a while, hasn't he? Dogs have got a ball now.
Hey, what? They got that.
That was over there.
Gus got over. That's it, you've done it now.
Found a ball, kicked it along the floor, and Lunar and Rosco were after it. Right, I'm just going to sort my lines out and tighten them up and sit down, probably have another coffee. Might need a wee. You don't need to know that though. Certainly won't film that. Don't want to make all the lads in England jealous. Yep. Oh dear. Well, let's hope for more fish. It's a bit lean on the ground at the minute, but because last time I was there with John, we pulled out quite a few fish between us, and it was from the start really. But last session, all on the flood, didn't catch anything. It was only when it went over high. So, see you in a bit. Leave that in, Tom, this bit of sky here, because looking at the sky with my eyes, you can't see any of that. This camera's picking out fantastic.
Speeded up with the cast and a bit of worm fell off, so it shoot that. It's this wind, isn't it? It just sort of like throws you a bit.
Did you? It's meant to be 13 mile an hour, but that was the other day I checked. I hadn't checked. That's Rosco eating Lunar.
Oi! Hug it in! What are you doing? Hug it in the period.
Right, so baits are out. Gus is waiting for me to give him a sandwich. Aren't you, Gus? Hey? He's waiting for a sandwich, aren't you? Because you've had your squid and now it's sandwich time, is it? Well, when I get him out, you can have some. Yeah? But yes, bitter, isn't it, mate? Absolutely bitter.
It is, man.
Wouldn't be able to cope without a shelter, would we?
No, mate. No.
Yeah, alright, mate. Here, here's your paw then. I ain't got a sandwich yet, ever. Hey? Can't even find my gloves. Where are my gloves gone? What's happening? It's bloody hand warmer. Will light and I'll be warm. Right, we'll bring you back in a bit.
Well,
Jesus Christ. Right, that was an early mistake. I did have a camera on. Right, you didn't see me pull it in. I can't believe it. Anyhow, 52 centimetres. I can't believe it, and I didn't turn the bloody camera on. 52 centimetre cod. Hee hee. What a numpty, not turning the bloody camera on. So I didn't, God, I've just been laughing and screaming and getting all excited like a little girl. And this is what we do with a 52 centimetre cod. When he went in the water, he actually flicked his tail and was gone. I can't believe that. I can't believe I didn't turn the camera on. I'm ever so sorry, but I can assure you I caught that. Oh. Now the bite on that was really gentle. The bite on the little tiny codlin was huge. Mayrot. Where's that come from? I've got it and all. You got one on there, John? Right, that's out. Right, so yeah. Well, I'm sorry about that. I normally oh yeah, let's just cough that up. So yeah, anyhow, yeah, I'm sorry I didn't have a camera. I thought I'd pressed the record. I was getting everything ready and then, oh well, it's my bad. So yeah, 2 codlin. The show goes on. That's 2 now, so it's not a fluke. Any codlin is acceptable. But yeah, that was 52 centimetres. I'd say it was probably about 2.5, 3 pound. Definitely bigger than the 2.5 pound ones that died on me at the Immingham. So yeah, it's great. Let's get this baited up and get it back out again. I ain't even got a rig ready yet. So yeah, see you in a bit. Yeah, well, yeah, I forgot to put the camera on, but never mind. You saw the fish. John got his ruler out. He's got a man's ruler instead of my little one. And yeah, it measured 52 centimetres, so I was chuffed to bits with that. So yeah, it's 2 cod. John's had, you've had a flounder, John, haven't you?
Yeah, 1 flounder.
How'd you feel about that?
What, 1 flounder?
Yeah.
Heartbroken at the minute.
John thinks he's at Norfolk at the minute, but I can assure you he's not. So yeah, so that's great. Fish are coming out. It's a little slow, but it fishes different times of the tide. Never the same. And yeah, well, I'm gonna have a coffee. I've got to get my hands warm now because they've sort of like gone bloody cold. And yeah, roll on the fish. That's 2 codlin. That's 9 sessions on the tray. There you go. Look here. That's the terrorists. That's them told. Yeah, so see you in a bit. Sun's going down. It is bitter. It is really cold. John's fishing with his Ziplex B14s, Partex butts, and they're a back casting rod. You've seen them in the last video. Coupled up with what Achios reels are they, John?
They're 656s, mate, but they're the earlier ones.
Right, 656 Achios multipliers. And then on this rod, he's got the Green Mag Elite Kraken reel. And he's got that on a Ziplex Profile GT. And it is very thin. Absolutely minute, the butt. Great detection on the rod tip as well. It's got a glass tip. I suppose that's what the GT stand for, is it? Yeah. See, I'd think that was like GT, like a Cortina. Yeah, Grand Tourer. But it's not, it's for a glass tip. Kraken rod. Yeah, I've got to warm my hands up. Yeah, so it's brilliant. So yeah, codling. Well, I would say, Nelly said codling all round, but I've caught the codling. But John will be on it in a minute. He's got 3 rods on the job. Oh, it's bloody brilliant. Yeah, and the Bigaloo. Yeah, that's standing up to the wind, and it's absolutely fantastic. If I hadn't bought that off Alan's Castaways, go check him out on YouTube. He's my casting tutor, the maestro master of casting he is. And yeah, I bought the Bigaloo off him, and I'll tell you what, if I hadn't bought it, it would have been bitter fishing this mark. So it's been an absolute godsend here, fishing with that shelter. Keeps you warm, dry, don't warm you up, but it just keeps you out of the wind. So yeah, see you in a bit. Is there anything on there, John? Got a bend on it. So you got something on it? No. No?
There's like a ledge out there. It's dropped into that. That's just pulling it up a ledge. There's so much green on this rod, but there's a lot.
No. He'll get one in a minute.
What the barking at?
Don't know. They're dogs bark, don't they? These two do anyhow. Roscoe. Hey, good boy. Like picking up, does he? Oh. They're like tigers, aren't they? Where's he gone now? Roscoe! Roscoe! Dogs are gone. They're gone to kill a English Shepherd dog. There's too much energy to walk down there, isn't it? No, they're all going. As you can see, John's got total control of Roscoe and Lunar. That's it, that's them told. No tea for them, no breakfast for them, John.
They're coming back. Come on in.
I think it's more they can't be bothered to run that far.
Come on. That's how well trained they are.
Well trained. Here comes Lunar. Here comes Roscoe, naughty boy.
What's it, mad dogs? Oh, they're just there. What's it? knock, didn't it?
And it came up,
Yeah.
then it went down, tightened up again. It's heavy. I'll get it, John, you take it. You hold that.
Let's go.
Can't believe it. Take these off as they get wet. That's it, my boy, you're all right in there. Right, so we are at normal stamp, 45 centimetre. Yeah, 45 centimetre. What an absolute booty. That's free cod to me now. Little beard on it.
Just on our wall. Get in.
Get one chucked over here, John.
What do we come into that bay, is it? Let's go.
Absolutely brilliant, innit? Let's get this returned. I'll leave you up there this time. Well, that's free codling. I'll get this baited up. Believe it or not, I caught that on a flapper rig. So Andrew, you need to man up, mate. And this is to Andrew Jones. You need to man up and use those flapper rigs. And then you'll not blank, mate, like me. You'll be like a fish catcher, like the Norfolk cod catcher. That's what I am. Let's hope it keeps continuing. I'll bring you back once I cast this out. Let's get these hands warmed up because I can't feel them. If I get a bite now, it's just going to have to stay on there because I can't reel another fish in. Yeah, oh, I've got to come in here. One of my hand warmers isn't lighting up. I've got 2 battery ones and I've got 2 Zippos, but there's one of the Zippos isn't bloody lighting. I filled it up with fluid as well. Yeah, fingers very cold, very cold. I've got to warm these up, get some feeling in, because when they go numb, they're terrible. My daughter suffers with Raynaud's, and I think she gets it from me. Yeah. I've got Gus keeping me company. He follows me around everywhere because I give him bits of squid, but I've only given 1 bit. That's all it takes. I shall open up the squid pack in a minute and give him some more. Oh, I'm chuffed to bits. So we've had a codlin to about, I don't know, 5-inch, something like that. Little tiny one at the beginning. We then had a 52cm cod, which I forgot to switch the bloody camera on. What a bloody numpty I am. So yeah, I had a 52cm, and that was 45 centimeters, which is a good stamp. It's I've caught quite a lot of 40-odd centimetre codlin there. There's the one video which is 2 weeks ago now, 2 videos ago, including this one, where I caught me personal best. Let's have a, my hands are still cold. Videos. So we're at 21 hours. My video's been up. This is my personal best videos, well, they're all that to me, aren't they? But with my personal best cod, 2 videos ago, 2.6 thousand views in 21 hours. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. 384 thumbs up. Thank you very much. I know I asked for 2,000, but I was joking. But 384, I think that's the most I've ever had. Thank you very much. And 236 comments. Unbelievable. So I'm watching these rods. Thank you to everyone. Jimmy, I guess you're on holiday, mate, because I ain't heard from you. So I hope you're having a nice time. I really do. So I don't think you're following the football anymore, are you? So you must be on holiday. So have a good time. Have a few whiskies. And yeah, I shall come back in a bit. I need to thaw these hands out of mine. And yeah, I might even buy another battery hand warmer because they're just brilliant. I've got one Zippo lit up. I shall try and get the other one. I've lit it about 6 times. Does your head in. Yeah, put you on the rods. John's off to cast. You've seen him cast, I've shown you. And we'll watch these rods. Let's hope this cod catching carries on. Let's hope I can get to 10 sessions. But if I get to 10 sessions, I'm going to want to get to 11, isn't it? It's going to come to an end sometime. At the minute, it's bloody brilliant that it hasn't come to an end. It is bitterly cold here. I hope you all appreciate how cold it is while you're sat there near them radiators and with that open fire, as my wife will be at this moment in time. And yeah, I'll bring you back when I reel this next rod in, when I've got another cod, because I'm sure I'll get another one. Have you had a cod yet, John?
Only from the chip shop.
Mate, you know what happened, don't you? You'll pull in a 10-pounder.
I will.
I hope you do. I'll not be jealous. And I normally only use 3, so whoa, cool, crikey. You know when you do the cool, crikey, can't do nothing about it.
Never say never.
What you got?
Got a beard.
You got a codlin?
Yeah.
Let's get it on camera, mate. Hang on a minute. There you go, John. Hold it up. Show the beard.
Never say never.
I've caught one like that, mate. Look at that. John's caught a codlin. How'd you feel, mate?
Ecstatic.
I don't blame you, mate. It's not a blank.
2 flounders.
You're going to have to go a long way down to throw that in, because that's just going to get caught on the wind.
I might.
Do you want me to take it for you?
I might stuff it and put it in a frame.
I'll take it down.
Thank you very much, mate. Careful.
Yeah, I will be. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's go down there. So this is John's cod, little codlin, and that is the start of the next generation. So this will be a big cod in years to come. Now you keep dodging them big fish and go and get bigger. Go on. There you go. Gone. Brilliant. Oh, I'll tell you what. When you got a cod and you're coming up this slope, you don't have to walk up a lot easier than when you ain't got a cod, I'll tell you, with a bad hip. Makes you feel like Superman. Right, I'll bring you back. I'm going to sort this. Sorry about that. I'm going to sort all my weed off my line, get it baited up, cast out, and check the other one. But yeah, nothing for me. What do you think, True, so far, Gus? Oh dear, it's snowing. But there was nothing on that rod. John's caught a codlin now. Yeah, it's snowing. It's not nice. It's not nice weather. It's not good. So wind's picked up. John said it was dying, didn't you, John?
Hey?
Said the wind was disappearing. So yeah, hopefully this snow will disappear and it won't settle. But yeah, I had nothing on that. I need to check the other rod and bring that in and rebait up, but it's ghastly at the minute. Yeah, it's hard fishing at the minute, to be honest. But it's just what it is. Weren't forecasted for this weather when I checked all week and yesterday, I think. So this is obviously decided to turn up and surprise everybody. We'll keep watching these rods. I'm not going to leave you on me in this shelter, but we'll keep watching these rods, and yeah, hopefully we'll get another fish. Gus, why do you keep putting your foot on my leg? Did you want me to rub your head? Does Dad always take you out fishing in the rain and the wet and the cold? Hey, he's a meanie, isn't he? Do you think he likes this, John?
Yeah, he doesn't even. Oh yeah, that dude.
Right, I'm in this Bigaloo and I've got Roscoe down there keep trumping, and he not only is he trumping, he's growling with it, so he can't like it himself either, because I don't like it. See you in a bit when I reel these in.
A bit black over there.
clear all this weed and I'll bring you back. Wind's turned round as well, I think, hasn't it?
Yeah, no, normally.
Dogs in there as well. Oh, Roscoe's farted again. Roscoe, you stink, mate. Or it could be Lunar. So yeah, where are we at? Well, I've just baited up the 2 at Flatber again and cast it out. So yeah, we've got a bait out there again, fresh. Probably got another cast, maybe 2, depends how long it's out there for. So we'll do that. What will be getting down then. My stomach is hurting a bit. I went casting during the week and it's not good, is it? These bloody Zippo lighters. I've put shed loads of fuel in and they won't. This was burning absolutely roasty toasty and now it's next to useless. So thank God for the battery hand warms, because you just switch them on and they work, and that's what you want. You want something to work. I've got my heated gloves as well to use, but I ain't got them out yet. That's how good these hand warmers are. So yeah, so that's where we're at. So we've got 2 baits out there now, yellowtails, all fresh out there. We'll see what happens. Water's going down, probably get another cast in. I think you 2 need to go to the toilet. Yeah. I'll bring you back in a bit. The snow has stopped. It's now a little bit of rain, but it's all good. Can't wait to get home tonight. Get in front on my sofa, in front of the coal fire. Yes, I've got a coal fire. Sod the environment. Yeah. Might chuck some extra wood on as well. No, I ain't gonna chuck the wood on. If I chuck the wood on, I've got to put the grill in front of it and then not so much heat come out. So yeah, I shall be at home on the sofa, in front of the fire, bottle of beer, and yeah, watch a bit of telly and go to bed. See you in a bit. I thought about doing some videos, you know, just in a pair of Speedos or something, because with these women, when they get knickers and bras on and stuff, they do really well with views, don't they? So I thought, well, why can't I do it? Equal society, isn't it?
Yeah. I think you probably lose all your subscribers.
Hey, I look all right in a pair of shorts.
Yeah. wind's fell right away, isn't it?
Yeah. Unreal, innit? There's nothing on that.
There's another knock on that middle one. It's not one knock, and then that's it.
There's always weed. This is bordering on cutting the bloody line and retying that up.
Yeah, I ain't getting that. It's as much as bad as that.
Well, it's payback time for all the cod I've caught, John.
Yeah,
Do you know what?
I can't believe that. That wind's just bloody vanished.
You what?
Somebody down in the water, look down there.
In the water?
Well, down there, yeah.
Probably got a huge spot. Snapped off, hasn't it?
You've snapped off?
No, I've got the. No. Gonna have to check all that out, innit? I've reeled all that weed on that I can't be asked to do it. I'll just do it at home in the garage.
One chair, I'll pick it off here.
Oh well, there might have been something on it, but there's nothing on it now, John, which is the main thing, isn't it?
It's trying to hang itself. Oh, got on a bite.
You got a bite? There probably was just been on mine. Right, well, I'll just clean this line off and I'll come back to you. Nicely lip hooked.
Come on now.
There you go, shot the camera, John.
Finally.
Brilliant, mate.
Let's take a picture of it.
Feel better now, don't you?
Yeah, I'm alright. The hands are cold, isn't it?
It's bloody freezing, John, isn't it? But it's not too bad.
Not now, the wind.
But my battery hand warmers ain't lasted the session. It's supposed to last 9 hours. Anyhow, well, this is Vern at Verns Fishing, if you didn't know. If you've tuned in at this point, you now know who I am. But yeah, it's been a great day's fishing. It's been windy, gusty, snow, bit of rain, maybe, could have just been snow. But yeah, it's just been one of them sessions. But we have caught fish. John's just had, as you've got on this camera, he's just caught a 54cm codlin, and that beats me. So because mine was 52. So, but yeah, 2 good fish. I had a 45cm and a small little 5-6 inch codlin, and John had, you had 2 little ones, didn't you, John?
Yeah, and 2 flounders.
And 2 little ones and 2 flounders. So we've had a good night's fishing. The tide has now left the bank. It's probably about
might give the other 2 rods a rest and use these at skeg.
right. So we're back again. The battery bloody run out. Now it's either the cold, like John says, or they're getting old. But I've never had problems with that. That battery should have finished this whole video off. But never mind. We'll get them charged up and then they'll run out next time. So I better order a couple of batteries tomorrow. So yeah, this has been Verns Sea Fishing at me mark on the River Humber. I've been fishing with John Spalton. Like I said, he's caught 3 codlin. I've caught 3 codlin, but he's also had 2 flounder, and I've caught no flounder. So yeah, it's been a good session. We've had Rosco, Lunar and Gus with us, and Roscoe's growling and trumping all the time. But there, hey-o, it's good to have company, and they're lovely dogs. So that's that. But yeah, so I haven't mentioned this, but I've had a summer codlin, I've had an autumn codlin, and now I've had winter cod and winter codlin. So yeah, I didn't mention it in the last few videos, and I forgot to mention it in my cod video where I catch the 2 cod. But yeah, that's 3 seasons I've caught cod. I've had cod in 9 sessions now on the bounce. Yes, that's right, there might be 30 days between, there might be a week between, but yeah, I've had 9 sessions all in a row catching codlin and cod. So it's all been good. So hope you've enjoyed this. If you like this video, subscribe. If you don't like it, thank you for the view. That's all I can say. You enjoyed yourself, John?
Yeah, as always, mate.
Yeah.
Company's been good again.
Good. Yeah.
Bye. World War III with the dog.
Oh yeah. Roscoe, he's bigger than you. Jack Russells, they don't got no fear, have they? So yeah, so that's it. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it, and I'm packing up now and I'm now going, and the next time you see me it will either be on this mark because I quite like it and there's nobody else around, and or it could be on a beach, but the cliffs aren't dry yet, so I'll wait for a few more days, weeks. Not too much rain forecast, I don't think, so I should be able to get down there. But wherever I am, wherever you see me, I will be catching cod because I am the Norfolk cod catcher in Lincolnshire. So yeah, see you soon, and see you anon. Come on the cod.